I'm starting off giving all glory and praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to the Akims, the brothers, and the few aquas, the few sisters out there pushing this truth. This is the brother Yashar coming in from the camp, Children of Light, with another segment video of exposing the elitist. All right, now we're going to be using the scriptures first off. We're going to be using the book, and also we're going to be using a few Google searches and images and articles to go ahead and debunk the true agenda of Esau. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to read off from this book, all right? As you can see, it's the book right here, Codex Magica. A great book. You know, it's self-explanatory. Secret signs, mysterious symbols, and hidden codes of the Illuminati. It's only $73, and I guarantee you, brothers that's watching, if you haven't invested into this yet, or even if you know somebody that has the book already and they just letting you use it like I do, you might want to go ahead and invest your time, energy, and effort into this, because it's gonna even broaden your knowledge on the wickedness of this world. You know how every time we pass by these different stores and gas stations and Chevron, Exxon, your restaurants, McDonald's, Burger King, well, all these different symbols and secrets and commercials and advertisements that we hear, they all go back to what? Secret signs, mysterious symbols, and hidden codes of the Illuminati. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, like I say, I am going to be reading from this book. So something that caught my eye, this is actually last week. It's on page 42 of Codex Magic. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it and elaborate on it. It says, it says the carrot, and the paragraph title is the carrot and stick approach. All right. So this is a motivational strategy that uses both rewards and punishments to encourage desired behavior. They've been doing that against us in school. You know, third grade, they had you you either get the green light, which you was great in class, the yellow light, which means you was good, but you need improvement, or you get the blue light, which just means you wasn't that good in class today, or you get the red light, which means your ass is acting up and you finna get a phone call and a suspension. And trust me, I stayed on blue and red. I never really even made it to the green. That just shows, Jake. But the whole thing is, we didn't even know that was a secret strategy that was being used on the kids of America by the elites overall to control you, to have you scared to say something to your friend that's next to you. You know, he dropped his pencil on the floor. He don't even know it. You don't even want to tell him because the teacher looking at you, you know you ain't supposed to be talking right now. But your buddy can't find his pencil and you can't even say nothing to him. You know, these are all little scare tactics. And I only use the reference of school because we all went there. But trust me, it's scare tactics everywhere, especially in school and work. That's the main where you're going to find your main carrot and stick strategies, all right? So let me read this out the book, though. Codex Magica, page 42, the carrot and stick approach. Thus, we see, and this is Codex Mars, the author speaking right now. Thus, we see in use by the top ranks of the elites the carrot and stick approach, which is on the screen. If the fledgling initiate, meaning the Mason, the Freemason that just signed up, he just came into the lodge, into the brotherhood, and he found out that this really ain't for him. So this is what they're going to do to him. If the fledgling initiate strays from the fold, or worse, reveals any of the secrets of the brotherhood, the Illuminati, he will get the stick of punishment. But if he cooperates, he will be rewarded. He will find himself in the enviable position of being lauded as a co-creator of the world aborning. Right. And let's prove that these illuminists will kill you if you are one of them and you speak out of it. Here we go. We already got it on the screen. The primary example of a Freemason known to have gone against the organization or the brotherhood and was allegedly killed is William Morgan, In 1826, Morgan, a former member of the Freemasons in New York, planned to, see, that's the key word, planned to, you never got to do it, you planned on doing it, planned to publish a book exposing the fraternity's secrets and rituals. He was abducted and never seen again, with many believe he was killed by Freemasons. This event led to the rise of the anti-Masonic party in the U.S. So if you think what we saying is just false, even though we're reading it out of a book and it's documented, all you got to do is just go find the facts, because we got the facts right here on the screen. So yes, these men will kill you for speaking out against them, and they will reward you for speaking with them. So at the end of the day, we know Esau is wicked, because if you leave his cult, he gonna kill you. If you spread the lies that his cult pushes on the people, he rewards you for it, right? So that's a wicked ruler right there, you know? So let's see, we're gonna keep reading from the paragraph. This is C. Fred Kleinecht, a 33rd degree sovereign grand commander of Scottish Rite Freemasonry, and that's a very popular Masonic group, is the Scottish Rite. So if you ever hear anything about Scottish Rite, 9 times out of 10, more likely than not, it's associated with Freemasonry. In March 2002, in the Scottish Rite Journal, boasted of this creator role in an article titled "A Brave New World of Heroes." Wait a minute. A 33rd degree Freemason, Salakia, a 33rd degree sovereign grand commander. See that? We got to get them titles right. He was a sovereign grand commander. Any person with the name with commander behind their name, they got some power and they got some pull. All right. And this is him. This is what he looks like. You know, he said in the article, the article he entitled was "A Brave New World of Heroes." It says Kleinecht encourages Masonic disciples by emphasizing this, quote unquote, "One of the great lessons of the Scottish Rite is this: we do not inherit the world, we create it." Right? Because who inherited the world? Jacob did. See that? See that? Well, no. Salaki. Let me be technical. Esau did inherit the world, right? Jacob inherited the kingdom. So yeah, I'll take that back. Esau is correct. Well, when he says we do not inherit the world, we create it, right? Because the Most High gave you the world, that was your inheritance, but guess what you did with it? You created it to whatever the fuck you wanted to make it. And guess what? You are a wicked man, so you created a wicked world. And you can't sit here and say this world ain't wicked. Look what's going on. Matter of fact, just go watch 10 different brothers' videos and just make sure they all have 10 different topics, and you will see exactly how wicked this world is. Because one thing about the elect, we're going to bring it out. The scriptures say, cry aloud, spare not, show my people their sins and transgressions. So that's what we're doing. And guess what? Esau, we ain't just talking to our people. We talking to you, because you the ones that put it on our people to go off like this. All right? Even, I'm getting deep. Even though our people really went off first because we went against the Most High, the scriptures say, even upon the ancient, well, you got a lot of scriptures. Y'all, you shall go into a land that your forefathers knew not, strange land, strange people, strange language, to paraphrase it. But at the end of the day, we saw you the most wicked motherfucker on this earth, and you about to pay for it. And we debunking your ass for it. We exposing you. All right? So he said one of the great lessons of the Scottish Rite is we do not inherit the world, we create it. Right? They created it using wickedness. And it also goes to say, "Oh, brave new world that has such people in it." This line from Shakespeare's The Tempest seems particularly appropriate. In practicing magic by employing secret signs, the sharing of covert handshakes, the use of power-attracting symbols, the use of hidden codes and other ritual means, the deceived initiate believes he is helping to build that brave new world, a quote-unquote better world. Better, that is, for he and his magical associates, who are the Illuminati, the Illuminists. It says, where is that? Where was I at? Better. No, that one right there. Yeah. A better world, better that is for he and his magical associates. He is working as a member of the group to alchemically break down and build back up society into a new order of things. See that? Or new order. He is, as we shall see, engaging in the rabbinic and Kabbalistic practice of tikkun olam, the repair and reconstruction of the world. So remind you, Akims, I just read that from a paragraph. Now, wasn't that saucy? Like, wasn't that powerful? And as you can see, a Hebrew phase meaning repairing the world. Well, no, Esau, you're not repairing shit. You are destroying the world, all right? That's why Yahweh Shah said he had to come back. Because he said, paraphrase it, if I ain't come back, this world would go to destruction anyways, all right? Poisoning your foods, poisoning your air, poisoning your everything, man. Poison. Everything is poison. Gosh. Yeah, man, I almost gave a big F you to Esau, but he get that anyways. So now that we read that, Akims, let's go into the scriptures. Let's go into the scriptures to prove our cause. So we're going to go to Proverbs chapter 29. No, we're going to start it off with this. Let's see. Salakia. Now remember, this book tells you that it deals with secret signs, mysterious symbols, and hidden codes. And the Freemason Siegfried Kleineck, the 33rd degree sovereign grand commander of the Scottish Rite, just told us that they focus is to make a quote-unquote brave new world. Now, when you look up this, Captain America, Brave New World, just so happened to come out this year, let's read the description of it. Sam finds himself, which we see Sam is the Israelite, so this goes back to this Jacob versus Esau, nothing new. But you see how they tried to Americanize the Jake. Yeah, right. Sam finds himself in the middle of an international incident after meeting with President Thaddeus Ross. He must soon discover the reason behind the nefarious global plot before the true mastermind has the entire world seeing red. Come on now. What does that mean? The entire world gonna be bound down to Esau. That's what it means. And that red also represents bloodshed. So basically they saying the entire world gonna have to bow down to this red-skinned maniac through bloodshed. Don't that sound like the New World Order? Look what's going on right now with all these wars, with all these earthquakes and famines. Come on, Matthew chapter 24. In the last days, there should be earthquakes in diverse places, famines, pestilences, countries invading countries, kingdom invading kingdoms. You know, the love of many shall wax worse. Right? Ain't we seeing all these things nowadays, 2025? So guess what? We at the end of the world. And the prophets is showing you clear as day using the Bible. And Esau is showing you through his propaganda. So let's go on with the scriptures, man. I don't want to take too long without the scriptures. We're going to start off with Psalm chapters 49, verse 11. Psalms 49, 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So we're going to touch upon that when they say their houses shall continue forever, because that's what Esau think. Esau actually think that he about to rule the whole world for thousands and thousands and millions of freaking years. He actually think that. And then he got all these goddamn people, especially Americans, we're going to single them out. All these Americans behind him. Oh, this is the greatest country ever. America or nothing. Make America great again. America never was great, all right? Ain't nothing great about America. For an Edomite, yeah, that's it. So yeah, we shouldn't hear no Israelite talking about some make America great again. Because when was it great for your ass? Never. Don't say today. Oh, I got $2 million in my bank account, and I just planned out a 3-week vacation to the Bahamas. When I get back, I'm gonna go do this and that. That's not great. That's what America wants you to do. They want you to go spend your fucking money, waste your goddamn money, go out, because when martial law hits, and the bank accounts froze up, what the hell you gonna do? You gonna be sitting in a 7-bedroom mansion house with no AC, no heat, no nothing, and you only got enough food for three weeks. You doing a little bit better than your neighbors because you got a little bit more money than them. But don't you know that the scriptures say, riches profit not in the day of calamity? So I just had to use that example real quick. But yeah, Esau, you're not finna be here forever. We know that for sure because the scripture tells you not. Now let's keep it moving. We're going to go to Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Right. Ain't that what's going on nowadays? I'm at work. And guess what? And it's good now because you start hearing more and more and more conversations about, oh man, this is lovely. Now that I think about it, I work with phones and internet. That's what I do all day. I sell phones, internet, come to the store, we got you. And guess what? I'm actually starting to hear more and more Edomites, 30s, 20s, 50s, 60s. Come on now, Edomites up north, 50s and 60s and 70s. Ain't no reason you ain't got at least $50,000 in your bank account from 401k and savings and retirement and all everything else, businesses. So for me to see Edomites come into the store and they don't even try to hide it. They don't even try to talk silent about it, nothing. They tell us straight up, look, my bill is too high. What do I need to do to bring this bill down? And after hearing about 4 to 5 Edomites saying that and seeing the pattern with these last 2 weeks of them saying that, I said, let's go. That means that they financially struggling. Why? Because your great granddaddy, uncle, brother, cousin, whatever, son, whatever you call them, best friend, the greatest president you ever had in your lifetime, Donald J. Trump, he the reason you got to come into the damn store and ask how can you get your bill down a couple dollars because it's just too much. That's called when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. People tired of being broke. They tired of having to go another day or two without even being able to cook a dinner because they just ain't got it. People tired of having to walk 30, 40, 50 minutes to work because the job that they working only paying them $600 a week, and then their apartment and their groceries and all the other bills got to cover that, and they can't even get them no car. Oh, we ain't even brought up the homeless situation yet, right? We see how homeless America is. America ain't no goddamn paradise. America's a pile of shit. Like literally. There's one big ass pile of shit. And that's why it's gonna be burned. When you have shit on the ground, when it gets too much, what do you do with it? Only thing you can do with it is burn it. You can't go move it over here. Now you just spreading feces. You can't, let me try to feed it to the animals. Animals ain't eating no shit. You gotta burn it. That's the perfect way to extinguish something, is to cleanse something. Fire is the perfect cleansing element. That's why America gonna get burned, because it's a pile of shit. Now let's keep on going with the scriptures. We're going to go to Revelation chapter 13 and 16. I ain't brought this out in a while, but that is what Esau's agenda is all about. Because for him to get you to confine to his word, he got to do something with you. Revelation 13 and 16 to 18, you brothers already know this. He causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, karakma. That's a physical mark, not no sin. And that, like IUIC say, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that understanding the count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And yeah, that's that. So because that's how they're gonna usher in this new world order, quote unquote, brave new world, is by their mark. That's how they're gonna usher it in. Us brothers, we already know it. So the thing to do is to keep hold of it and do what we have to do physically, mentally, and spiritually, more off mentally and spiritually, to be prepared for it. Because which Yahweh Shah said, in that day he will save thee from the hour of temptation. He was only talking about the elect, because them the only ones that's gonna not take it. Either you're gonna have to die about it, either he gonna save us out of the situation and we're gonna be able to flee, or either we just gonna have to be strained up and tangled up in some damn shackles or handcuffs until Yahweh Shah come with Michael the Archangel and his rest of his chariots and give us some physical powers, and we destroy this motherfucker. But ultimately, I threw that in there, that Revelation 13, because that is Esau's grandmaster plan on how he's gonna get everybody to conform to this quote unquote brave new world. Yeah, all right, we're gonna show your ass a brave new world. We in the kingdom, we're gonna show you a new world, all right. We're gonna show you superheroes, all right. You talking about some Incredible Hulk. We gonna show your ass that you wanna see Incredible Hulk? Man, we gonna be on your motherfucking ass, Esau. We gonna be hitting your ass with 10 different superpowers at once. And you got zapped by some lightning, and he got torched by some fire. Then the wind knocked his hair off. All types of shit, man. We on your ass in the kingdom, boy. We gonna meditate terror. Jeremiah 51, chapter 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. See that? Set the standard upon the, so all Babylon has to it is destruction. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes. See that? For all you people, oh, America, the only time that we ever got attacked was Pearl Harbor. And that wasn't nothing. We never been invaded. In 9/11, was those two CIA setups anyways. But you think motherfucker ain't been invaded yet? Yeah, you right. Because guess what? They gonna say the best for last. Did you not know the scriptures say that the nations, even the smallest, the least of the flock shall draw them out? Well, no, it's no. It's another one. I'm trying to quote in Ezekiel 38 when he shall bring hook up in his jaws, Gog and Magog, or Gog from the land of Magog, which is Russia, and all his band. You remember all them? Matter of fact, let's go to it real quick. Matter of fact, let me finish that Jeremiah 51. Verse 13. Oh, that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come in the measure of thy covetousness. Right, to be covetous is meaning to have what somebody else has. Ooh, his girl fine. I'm finna take her. That's adultery. Ooh, he just sold $10,000. I need that from him. That's robbery, right? Right? So Esau is what? Ooh, these countries, they got all these different gems and minerals and precious metals and all these fossil fuels. I'm gonna act like I want to do business with them. We're gonna take a couple trips over to their country, but guess what? We finna take your shit, nigga. And we got a military base in the country right next to yours, and we dare you to stamp up to it. Well, guess what? No worries, because don't fret, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, just for that, nigga, I'm finna destroy your whole motherfucking country with over thousands of missiles. Good luck. So, hey, man, that's pretty much it on that. Definitely hope you brothers that was watching was edified. But the moral of this lesson is to just understand that there are different secret signs, codes, hidden codes, mysterious symbols, and secret signs of the Illuminati all everywhere around us. So the best thing for us to do is Psalms 119:9, like the Aki Mashiach been highlighting that scripture. Beth, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way, by taking heed thereto according unto thy word. Whose word? The word of the Bible. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who's the author. And who's that young man? You can be youngest brother in the truth or the oldest brother in the truth. It's speaking about all men. Is really specifically talking about younger men, as myself, but it applies to all men in the faith. So with that, hey man, let's keep the ball rolling. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Until next time, shalom.